Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Yes, we don't have a song, so there was no song tonight. I was going to say this morning. I don't know where the song is. So we just did a countdown, and now we're here. How is everybody? How are you, Megan?
Oh, I'm good. I'm enjoying the, let's see, 28-degree weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your weather?
My weather, it started snowing about 1 o'clock this afternoon. That was after it rained. I woke up and it was raining, and it rained all morning long. And about 12:30, 1:45, it did that mix of rain and snow at the same time. And then it just, by the time I hit Salisbury, I left Laurel at 1:45. And by the time I hit Salisbury, it was all snow. Just about a whiteout. You could not see the road, or you could see the fields and you could barely see the cars. That's how hard it was coming down. And I got here to the shop, and about an hour ago, you could still see the parking lot. You can't see the parking lot anymore.
Do you remember teasing me about my 3 feet of snow and saying, "Isn't it so pretty?"
Yeah. And the last time I looked, it said Delmarva is due for 8 to 18 inches.
Do you want to know how much we got? I can still see grass.
Don't worry. Father Fish does not do the Sunday night lives, Deacon, but he will be on tomorrow at 7. Not tomorrow, Tuesday. Tuesday at 7. Father Fish goes live, so you can see him Tuesdays at 7. So what are we see? Dina usually has a topic that we talk about. I have no idea. I think I actually took a 5-minute nap earlier.
Okay, well, Toad has a question.
Okay.
His is, I have a question I'm not sure how to find the answer to. How do I know if I have enough plants to sustain an ecosystem sufficient for my fish? Also, what if it's a surface dwelling fish for food?
How many plants do you have in your tank, and how big is your tank?
Or you could come up and show us. That would be awesome.
If you hit that link that Megan pinned, you can come up and you can show us your tank. That would be really cool. Everybody wants to see your tank. Deacon, no, it didn't used to be this way. Father Fish used to be every Sunday night. His health was not the greatest, so me and Dina stepped in. Then he decided to just not do Sunday nights, and he decided to go with a different night. And he tried Thursday night, but I guess he didn't like that, so he switched it to Tuesday. So where's the link again? It should be at the top of the chats.
Let me make sure.
If not, I can, let me see if I can do this again. I did it once before.
Yeah, it's at the top of chat.
Paste. There we go. I can try to pin it, but it's not letting me.
I already pinned it. You won't be able to do it again.
I don't see it at the top though. I think that's what they're talking about.
Let me see.
I don't think that was the right one. But we are always here for to check out your tanks. Big time. Yes, we are in Salisbury. We are if you're in Salisbury and you know where Northwood Drive is, we're right on Northwood Drive where the big electronic signs are. It's 2207 Northwood Drive, Unit A6. And we got a nice big sign on the front door now.
There we go. The link should be at the top now. Let me check again. Do you see it now?
Jeff found it. There we go. Hi. Can you hear us?
Yeah. Am I coming in bad?
Oh no, I think you just had your mic off.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty, but yeah, you need a lot more plants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Every one of these is live. There's a small little banana plant here. It's going to throw leaves. They're supposed to come up to the top like lilies. I got a couple swords over on the side, and everything's still freshly planted. Everything in there. Got like the Windlove Java ferns and not guppy grass or moneywort, but it's in the far back behind here. I'm gonna let everything do what it needs to do and let all the plants grow. It's all a fairly new planted tank. I got a tiger lily in the corner over on the side. So
Yeah, it looks great. So, like, the rule of thumb for father fish tanks is 50 to 75% planted. We're doing a sale actually until Thursday for our medium plant packs. They're 25% off right now. And you get kind of a variety of a lot of different plants. And I think that will be exactly the amount that you would need. And it also gives you the opportunity to see what plants do well in your water, because everyone's going to have different water and kind of what doesn't. So then that way you can kind of base your future purchases off of what does well.
okay, thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
It
Yeah, I've
does.
been following him for a little bit now, trying to do everything right. Oops.
Yeah,
And,
it looks awesome.
Everybody seems to be quite happy. It's a small community tank. I've got a few shrimp in there that are running around and some snails. So everybody's kind of working all together.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you'll have babies soon.
That's the hope.
Yeah, some floating plants would really help with that as well. That way the babies have kind of like a little bit of cover, so that way they can kind of hide.
Yeah. In the back, I've got some small plants that are just barely planted. You can almost see a couple through the holes over here.
Yeah.
It's not moneywort. I can't remember the name right now, but it's supposed to branch out and basically climb to the top. And it's not like a guppy grass, but it's good for the shrimp and all the mollies to go in and whatever to have. I don't know if
Yeah,
I can
I
get it
know what
at
you're
that angle.
talking about. pearlweed.
Yes, pearlweed. So
Yep.
I've got about a half a dozen of them across the back. I'm hoping it's gonna just take off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have that in my tanks. It looks really pretty once it finally reaches the surface. Those mollies are really, really pretty, or guppies.
Guppies, yeah.
Yeah, there's some guppies and some swordtails running around. I've got a African butterfly in the back. He's hiding out by the filter for now, but that was the only one I was worried if all the plants are doing their thing, if he's a surface feeder, if that would end up eating off of there, or if I'd have to continue feeding him.
Yeah, I would definitely continue feeding him until at least the tank gets some like mulm and like bacteria growth into it. That way you know he's getting enough food. Since you said it was a new tank.
Yeah, the plants are new for sure. The tank's been established over a year.
Oh, well then you should be fine. Are you feeding it with like microfauna and stuff?
For the
Like the leaf litter, resurrection jars, stuff like that?
no, not completely. I'm still getting into it. I've put root tabs in for the plants, and then I've just been feeding the fish what they've needed.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would definitely recommend doing a resurrection jar. It really, really jumpstarts the father fish tanks 100%. And I would still keep feeding him until you get a pretty good colony of like, you know, live creatures in your tank. And the way you do that is with resurrection jars. They're awesome. They're really cool to watch too.
Cool. Okay, I'll look into that. I know I've got worms and stuff in the substrate that's moving around from when we were feeding fish and doing everything else. And different organisms running around, which is good. But
yeah,
I'll look into that one.
Yeah, he's got a lot of videos on it. They're pretty easy.
Yeah.
Just put an air stone in it, go into the pond or even a stream or really any kind of body of water and just put a couple leaves in there and the water and just watch it. It's super fun. My kids love doing that.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks beautiful though.
Yeah, thank you. This whole thing's new. Trying to do the Planet Aquarium and get everything in there moving and grooving, and the fish have been responding really well to everything.
Oh yeah, you'll see a big difference for sure.
Cool. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. So Big Time wants to know, can you explain how to make an easy resurrection jar? She kind of just did. So you just take a big jar, any size jar really, and just go to the stream, get some leaves and the water, and just kind of an air stone, and just set it. You set it in the window or just set it off to the side and just watch it.
Yeah, but don't put too much stuff in there because then it will spoil.
Right.
Less is more.
And let's see. Zoe has a question. Heaters. Yes, we use them. All the fish, all the tanks in here have heaters in them. They're all tropical fish, so they need the higher temperatures. I think the lowest temperature is going to be in the bettas, which is about 75. Other than that, they're like 82 to 84.
Yep.
Depending on the fish. Some fish, you need the higher temperatures, but an average about 82.
That's what mine are on too. You definitely want heaters that you can adjust the temperature to. You definitely don't want the pre-temp ones.
Your preset are mainly the small ones though, right? For the bettas, and they're preset for like 75.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any bigger ones, and they're just like the little tiny ones for like 2 or 3 gallon tanks just for a betta.
Amazon has the big ones.
I have one in a betta jar. I have one of the jars that I have a betta in, and I have one of the little preset heaters in. And we have a surprise for everyone. Everybody's wondering where Father Fish is. There he is, right there.
Ha ha ha! Look at you.
Well, I thought I was set up for 8 o'clock tonight, or 7 o'clock rather.
Well, yeah, you had it set for 7, and we're like, oh no, we're supposed to go at 6. Everybody's expecting 6, but yeah.
So you take. Right. Hi, girls.
Hi.
Well, this is a surprise. I was wondering why it said live.
Surprise! We wanted to hijack your live.
You did. You stole my spot.
Yeah.
Stole my live stream. We're not snowed in, are we, Brenda?
Yes. Yes.
Not
Have you looked
really.
out your window?
It's mush.
Have you looked out your window? There's no parking lot.
It's slush.
Yeah, there's no parking lot. After you left, yeah, it just continued to snow. And when I looked about an hour ago, there was no parking lot.
Yeah, but it's just barely freezing. It's all slush. It's not hard.
Oh, it will be. Temperatures on.
Nah, it's all gonna go away.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can still see my grass.
You know that's why we don't like you, Amanda.
34 people here. Well, you're doing good. You're holding on to it. How are you doing here, Megan? Is this the first time you've done a live?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've came up with you a few dozen times, but yeah. First time in probably 8 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's tell you.
Yeah.
So should they get 2 heaters as insurance if one goes bad?
Well, you could get 3 in case 2 go bad, or in case 1 isn't enough and 1 goes bad. I would, if you're going to get 2, get 3. What kind of heater? Fuel tank heater?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Well, yeah, you should always have a spare because they do go up. And it's nice to have one on the shelf when they do. My beard is so weird. It's getting weird. I need to get in there with a pair of scissors and work on it.
You need some beard oil.
I do. I ran out a while back and never. I mean, I use hair conditioner as a dressing.
Yeah.
And that actually works pretty well. Been doing that for years.
Quentin's obsessed
Don't
with his
put it in,
beard
I
oil.
never rinse it out. I just put it in, and it acts like a hair cream. Oh, here, Christian's here.
Yeah.
Yes.
He wanted to know, should he put 2 heaters in the tank at the same time?
I have done that, and if you set one about 2 degrees above the other, or set one 2 degrees below the other, you can do either of those, and you can do it with the same heater even.
Don't confuse people, okay?
Yeah. In other words, you use one as a backup, but internally. So if the high one fails, then the low one will pick it up.
And
The
is that
problem
better
is
to
if
use?
the low one fails and then the high one fails, then you're screwed.
So is it better to use 2 smaller ones or 1 big one?
Oh, it's better to use 2 big ones. 2 smaller ones or 1 big one. Understand the question. It's an imponderable. 2 small ones. I don't know.
I mean, I guess it just depends on the tank size. Because, like, in my 60 and 55 gallon, I have I have two. I have one heater on one side and one heater on the other side. But like on my 20 and 30 gallons, I only have one. So I guess it just depends on the tank as well. And if
Yeah,
it's a long tank.
Yeah. In my 200-gallon tanks, I used to have, how many did I have? I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 4 of them, plus I had 1, 2, 3, 200-gallon vats. So I had like 6 tanks that were, or 7 tanks. And I had 2 heaters in nearly all of them.
Yeah.
But that's 200 gallons. And they were 300-watt heaters. You couldn't get 500-watt heaters back then. Today you can get 500-watt heaters. So, you know, a 500-watt heater will do, it'll do 100, 150, 200 gallons and hold it pretty solid. Heaters are the problem. The problem is that you cannot buy a quality heater without spending hundreds of dollars. The heaters that are available in the hobby are cheap and they go bad. And the main reason they go bad is they get just a little tiny bit of moisture in them, and that causes the contact to corrode. And when the contact corrodes, you either lose power to the coil or the sensor corrodes shut. In one case, you burn everything up. In the other case, nothing works. And that's kind of universal. The best way to prevent that is to not submerge the heater, which is a problem because submersible heaters are very, very desirable. It's much easier to be able to put the whole thing in the water so you only have the wire coming out rather than the heater sticking up out of the tank. Once you do that, then you really can't cover it effectively. So it's kind of just a mishmash of problems to be solved. And you go whatever direction suits you and works for you. I do submersible heaters and cover the top completely and just take my chances. I find that the more expensive heaters are the least reliable ones. The really nice ceramic Hygger heaters that cost $50 to $100, they go up at about a 25% rate after a year.
Wow.
Whereas the glass heaters, the 200-watt glass heaters, they will last indefinitely. So, you know, there are no easy solutions. The best way to do it is to create a fish room and heat the room or AC the room. I had a friend who had saltwater fish in Florida. He had a saltwater fish room and he had double air conditioning in his room, in his fish room. So he kept it at 70 year round. And that worked really well. You can't do that with freshwater, but you certainly can do it with saltwater. I think temperature control is probably one of the biggest challenges in keeping fish, because it's not, no matter what you do, it's not permanent. It's going to go up, it's going to fluctuate. Even outdoor temperatures can make it fluctuate. But when you think about it, that happens in nature. So it's not anything that really the fish are have a problem with. It's just that we have a problem with it. Plus the fact that we're dealing in much smaller volumes of water. And so the temperature will change more quickly than it would in a very large volume of water. I could go on forever. It's a trivial subject, but it's one that we all struggle with.
Christian said he uses a 300-watt submersible on his 40-gallon and 500-watt on his bigger tanks.
Yeah,
We-
that's solid. That's a solid way to go. That's what I prefer to do. I've got a lot of 10-gallon tanks, and I don't want to put a 50 on them. I put 100 to 200 on them. 200 is a little much, but all that means is that it's not going to be working as much. So that's beneficial as well. The less they work, the longer they last. What are y'all talking about? Before I blew in here.
Well, we just came up and we had somebody bring their tank up and we were looking at their tank. He was asking if he needed more plants. How do you know when you have enough plants?
When you have enough plants,
Yeah, how do you know?
when you do,
I knew he was gonna say that.
you know when you know.
Is there such thing as too many?
No,
No.
can't ever have too many plants. A tank will max out. It'll achieve a level where it won't grow more plants. It'll sustain at that level, but it won't increase. And that basically is a matter of balance at that point. It achieves a kind of a stasis. Same with fish. Fish will not continue to breed and grow out to the point where there's no water left. You know, they'll multiply to a point where it'll maintain itself. If everything else is equal and it's a healthy tank, the population will maintain itself at a given level.
Christian said when the fish are pinned against the glass, you're close.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I don't know if you noticed, but when you were talking earlier, your lights flickered a little bit.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Well, that's the biggest problem is the wet snow weighs down the wires.
Yeah, that's what we said. This snow is going to be that wet, heavy, wet snow where it's going to bring down trees and power lines. And I think because of all the rain that we had right before the snow.
Well, that could be the real problem. If it brings down the power lines, we could be dead in the water. That would not be good at all.
Majestic. Oh, can you see it?
Yeah.
I was thinking of using my FX4 for something else. What else would you recommend for my 75-gallon? I was looking at the Google AC70 or AC110, or would you recommend something else?
I wouldn't recommend anything else. I think big canister filters are a crapshoot so far as I'm concerned. I don't think one is better than another. They're all different. They've all got minuses and they've all got pluses. I try not to use them unless I have to, because they're less dependable than probably anything else. Mainly because they clog easily, and the flow gets messed up easily. They get air in them and they won't work. The intake tube will get clogged and it won't work. There's just a myriad of problems with them. Sometimes you can get them going stable for a month or so, but they require pretty continuous vigilance. You got to be on them. You got to be paying attention to them. The best kind of filter is a sump, where you're overflowing. You're pumping water into the tank. It's going out an overflow and into a vat. And if you've got it set up right, so the pump is not taking in debris, it's taking in clear, clean water, then that pump, that's good. That's going to work for the life of the pump, which could be years. I mean, the most dependable kind of pump is a sump, or filter is a sump. And you can do little tiny ones for like a 55-gallon tank. The only issue is you got to understand how they work so that you don't flood your floor, because that's the other thing that can happen, which means the overflow is key. Having an overflow that's not going to get blocked, that's going to continue to work, that's going to work regardless of the level of the water. All of those issues are kind of critical. So, in the one sense, I realize it's the best kind of filter, but I would never use it in a living room with a nice Oriental rug on it. I just wouldn't do it.
No. And Big Time says it's better to paint back of aquarium glass black or use the aquarium black static clean background.
Whatever you prefer. That's really an aesthetics issue.
Yeah.
No matter what you like.
I use painter's drop plastic that's black. I got like a roll of it like that thick for $5 and just cut it to size. And I've got like a huge roll of it. I did all 17 takes and still have like a humongous roll of it.
Yeah, it worked for a while.
And will Pictus catfish get along with silver dollar fish?
I think the reverse of the question is the one to ask.
Will
Well,
silver dollar get around?
with Pictus. The Pictus is not likely to bother any fish, but the silver dollars absolutely will. I've seen
And the
them
silver dollars will eat everything,
I've seen them turn into absolute cannibals.
including plants.
You know, well, most especially plants. You can't keep a plant with a silver dollar.
We've had silver dollars like I think once. We had a few of them, but they didn't last long. They weren't here long.
We have not had a silver dollar in the shop. I've never had one in the shop. It was something else. I don't know what you're thinking about.
It wasn't here long, but we had one. We have Jacob.
Huh?
We have Jacob.
Jacob. Who's Jacob?
Jacob, wait. Hi, Jacob.
We have Jacob. Yes, Jacob is.
Those angelfish are doing really well. Look at them. Those
Yeah,
are
they
the
are.
That and the black lace, it's doing really well. It's actually getting like a reddish outline to that. I've never seen that on a black one.
I'm going to let you girls carry on for a while.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
This is doing really well. This is coming up fast again. The roots right here, it's coming up real fast again. It's starting to take over again. I'm just waiting for it to take over, and then they made this over here.
Oh,
They made all these like little cavity with the leaves. They really enjoy those leaves. I showed on the Discord that the other day I ended up going to the little stream and a log fell in front of me and I ended up falling. My buddy caught it perfectly on camera. I forget who responded, but somebody on the group said, "Oh, by the way, be careful, don't fall." I said, "That's kind of too late. I did that."
That's funny. I don't know how many times I've fallen in the water trying to get something.
I know. It was just
I
so
lost
funny.
my shoe in one of the streams and I still am very upset about that. Couldn't find it. It was stuck in the mud somewhere and it's gone.
This is doing good. I'm holding stable.
How did you do that?
Doors.
Like, did you not walk into the stream to get what you needed?
Okay, listen. So I don't live in a coastal area where things are dry. Everything is wet all the time. And I had to do my stream quality monitoring for school, and I had to go down this embankment. And it was like, I'm not even kidding you, it was like 18 inches of mud. Okay. And I like went to go step, and my entire leg went down in this hole of mud. And I my shoe out, and it was literally gone. Okay, gone. I tried everything to get that shoe out. So I had to do stream quality monitoring with one shoe. You're laughing, but I was not laughing.
No, I bet you were saying a few choice words like you were at that wolfish the other day.
Yes, I was. I was so mad. I had literally just got those shoes too.
You see how I'm also losing a lot of this? That's the angelfish doing that. They are yanking all this excess growth of algae and just feasting on it.
Oh yeah. They're a
that-
cichlid family, and they love algae. I actually grow green hair algae in my shrimp tank just for my cichlids.
I think that's what this is, correct? Would that be considered like string? It's gushy,
Is it like hair like?
sort of.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
I noticed they've been just yanking the crap out of it. Does that honestly mean I can give it more light though, since they're just taking all
I
the
wouldn't.
excess?
I
Don't?
wouldn't.
Okay.
No, because then you'll have an overpowerment of algae, and then that's when things kind of get out of whack.
Okay. Because it's doing good. I'm about 9.5, 10 hours, somewhere around that. And it's doing
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, they look awesome. You've done a lot of work since the last time I've been on here.
Yeah, he's done really good on that.
Yeah. There's
Big
so
time.
much
It's
life in that tank.
it's actually been up, let's see, a month and 1 year and a month as
Yeah.
successful
Over a year.
that
Wow.
I've ever done nothing. It took 1 year successfully of bringing all materials in properly with no foul, and I actually built a food web. I got the little worms popping up every now and then, which means that I've got a food web sustaining in there.
Yep. Yep. That's
So-
awesome.
Do you see that, Megan? Toad Sage says, are we better off with the HOB filter or just use 2 sponge filters? He's worried about no flow. If I just do sponge filters, I have a Tidal 75 and a sponge filter on the other side. It's a 55 gallon.
So you definitely want
Why?
to do sponge filters rather than hobs. Hobs will pretty much kill all of your microbacteria and trap it in the filter rather than keeping it in the tank. With
Yeah.
sponge filters, they will colonize on the sponge itself and will actually make your tank a lot more stable than a hob filter. Yeah, I would definitely, if you have anything over a 30 gallon or even a 20 long, you want to put 1 in each corner. And then obviously you want to get a pump that is double what your aquarium is actually. So like, let's say you have a 10-gallon tank. You want to get a air pump that is at least rated for 20 gallons. Same thing with the sponge filters. They'll come in small, medium, large, micro, extra, extra large, and they'll have a gallons. You want to do double on that as well.
That's what I did on mine. Those are 2 60s, 60-gallon ones on a 55.
Yep. So you did it perfectly right. Yep. I love sponge filters. I've done hobs. I've done canister filters. Sponges are by far the best.
I've only
That's
Now,
what
I
I'm
will say I do have a hob in my Oscar tank, but I also have 2 sponge filters on there. And the only reason why I have a hob is because Oscars are very sensitive. So,
Really? Would I actually, if I dedicated just a single Oscar would I actually be able to do him singly in a 55, or would I actually need to go bigger?
You can do a 55 up until he's about 6 to 8 inches long, which will take you about 1.5 years to get to that with pretty good food. And then I would definitely recommend at least a 75 once he's older, because I mean they can get massive. I've seen Oscar fish about 11 to 12 inches long. They're beefy.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, they're beefy.
Mm.
And they're
Wow.
yeah. I have one in a 55 gallon, and I can't put anything else in that tank. Yeah,
Because I used
he's
to
mean.
run that filter one. I mean, they're okay, but I don't know. I think I'm right there with you all. I mean, I honestly, I think that sponge filter is the way to go. Those sponges just get it to where it's, you know, like you said, gonna, I mean, go kind of double to triple amount of gallons that you're using it for, and they work amazing. I used to actually change them, like squeeze them out. I'd say within a month, 2 to 3 times. Now, uh, probably few months before I even start squeezing them, because they don't build up nothing. I got so much biological activity happening that everything just cleans everything.
Well, and it's a good food source for the fish too. So with hobs, like they obviously can't get into the hob to pick off what is attached to the sponge filter. But with sponge filters, they have an easy access to nibble on as well. So it's actually a food source as well.
So then that makes sense why I've woken up and it looked like there was peck dots on them. That means they were
Yep.
feeding off of it.
Yep. Yep.
That makes, huh? Yeah, because I was like, what is that? I never seen that, but I see that all the time in here, since that's all I use now is just the sponges.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a great food source because like I said, it's trapping everything. So it's still keeping it in the water column. With the hobs, it's essentially keeping it in the water column, but it's filtering it out to the point where everything just gets stuck to those cartridges. So it's not technically in your tank anymore. It's just in your filter. And then with natural tanks, you'll be cleaning those cartridges at least once a month because of all of the buildup from natural tanks. So it's gonna get to the point where it's gonna get to be a pain in the butt.
So
Right.
for a
Now,
75 gallon, you would use 2 large.
See, the problem with that is, so like if I go on Amazon, right, and I type in large, there is different rated versions of sponge filters. So you'll definitely want to look at the gallons for it.
Yeah, he's asking an air pumps or power head for it. What brand filter and air pump power head do you recommend?
I use the Tetra Whispers. I use the dual Tetra Whispers. They are by far the most reliable air pump I have honestly ever bought. And I have several different brands. They're extremely quiet. They're very, very, very trusty. And a lot of times if you get a cheap air pump, it will be either really loud, or after like 3 months, your diaphragm will go out and then it will sound like a choo-choo train going through your house. So I definitely recommend the Tetra Whispers. For the sponge filters, it doesn't really matter where you get those. There's not really a specific brand. Amazon has a ton of them. And they come in like sets as well. So you'll get like, some of them will come in sets with like airline tubing, the check valves, and the sponge filters. And then you can just either do, just the sponge filters by themselves. So, I mean, I would definitely do a two large sponge filters, one on each side. And then I would do, let's see, what is the Tetra? The
what about
one.
these? Good, these internals. That's what I
Those
use.
are hobs. They're technically hobs. Yeah. But you have sponge filters too, so you honestly probably don't even need that, to be honest with you.
I like it because of the waterfall thing, and then I have
Yeah.
filter on a rock, so I force the filter floss down, and then I got it so stable to where it actually kind of flows like a small creek right here, where it's not overpowering, and then it
Yeah.
comes out perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, so you'll want the air pump that's rated for 60 to 100 gallons for a 75. And you can plug 2 sponge filters into that one air pump because it's a dual outlet. And they're reasonably priced as well. They're not extremely expensive. They're only $40. So, and they'll last you for as long as you take care of them. So,
Look at this. This is even 1 year too. Look at this. Have you ever seen something so? I've actually got no excess buildup. Nothing. It's just actually normal, natural diatom buildup.
yep,
It's actually
oxidization. Yep.
it's
Looks
actually
awesome.
processed so perfect. I've never honestly have had a system this stable, this so dynamic. I mean, so wide. I mean, everything. Very little done, very little on it. But it's the concept, the little principles that I've applied to it has made a big dramatic change in the environment, made it more healthier and more stable for me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks awesome.
Constantly water. It was at the beginning where I caused the hereditary of the tank to be disarmed and I messed it up, but it caused him to go into a real bad territorial mode, and for like the first 3 days it was really rough. I thought he was going to hurt my tank. And then it calmed down about 5, 6 days, and now he's back to normal, and the angels are like not really stressed out. But this is normal. I've always seen angels do that to the little things, the little tetras. It just breaks the line of fire from them.
Yeah, it looks awesome. They look like they're really healthy too.
Yeah.
Oh, really? They're holding eggs. I don't know why they don't want to drop them. The females. I got a couple of them holding. Yeah,
You said
there's
your
a few of them
angels?
holding, but I would know the little tetras. I'd prefer the angels to get, but see, that's what messed it up, I think, because my male and female was breeding, and I had to take that male out because he got infected with the parasitic worm, and then I think it ended up with hole in the head because he started to get like kind of like little holes a little bit. So I just eliminated him, and when I eliminated him, it caused the second one in line to go haywire, and then I had to eliminate her, and then it made everything go really sour. So then I just got rid of all my angelfish and gave them to my friend with 75 that I built, and that's actually doing really well. They're in that tank right now doing amazing. So I basically dropped them and made them understand that they're not charged, even though they're full-sized adult angelfish, because I had to put them back at the lower pecking order again. Because I actually, I actually got to see for the first time. Now I see why people don't like them, because when they get out of hand, they actually get really, really out of hand. They get really mean. I seen it in my tank, but I didn't give up on them. I just, I tried a new pair and just restarted it with them, and just let them do what they got to do in here, and just it seems like he's okay now. So I just hope he stays that, him or her.
Yeah, I have a 55 gallon with a bunch of angels in it, and you can definitely tell when it's breeding time for sure.
Oh yes, I remember when I first had them in there, man. They pushed everything over to the left, and
Yep.
it was just here.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, people got to understand that angels are part of the cichlid family, so they do get very, very aggressive.
Yes, I got to actually witness that. I had to tell my one bud, like, well, I actually got to experience what you're talking about, and
Uh-huh.
it's I don't really like to watch it, but sometimes, I mean, it's just most of the time from the fish that I be getting, it's actually part of their nature. It's the designed in their brain. It just what's happened when they see another fish, it's just boom, it targets it. That's why you
Oh
got to
yeah.
try to. That's why you got to stop that line of fire by doing a lot of plants. But I cut most of my plants, but it's coming back. So that's why I'm giving them a chance to kind of grow up, and smaller, but get bigger again. My two angels are jerks. Yeah, they can be jerks.
Mhm.
Angels with my discus, and they cornered the smaller one in the corner, in the back corner, and wouldn't let her eat or anything. I was like, nope, you're coming out of there. I
Yeah.
brought them
Mm.
in. I think we ended up. I don't think they're in that tank anymore.
That's funny.
Well, I'll thank y'all for letting me come up and show everybody, and it's a wonderful tank. I really appreciate this. This helped it, everybody was able to help support each other with, and this is a very nice, welcoming outcome that you get to actually enjoy from this.
No, I love watching your tank.
Mm-hmm.
You do really.
It's
Thanks for coming up.
so much.
See you Wednesday. Are you coming up Wednesday for random mischief?
I will see y'all Wednesday.
All right. I'll see you then. See you later.
Hey, bring up Toad's comment.
That one?
Yeah.
We're kind of adding soil and sand to the tank versus the old gravel only style, making differences in the overall weight of the tank.
So let's talk about that. So recently,
Gravel. So
I have had to move 17 tanks to a new house. They are not light. Let me just say that. They are not. It is definitely a big difference in weight, but the tanks are well overrated to be able to handle that weight, and it's all pressurized with the water. So it doesn't affect the seals. It doesn't affect anything other than if you are wanting to pick it up anytime soon, then I would suggest taking the sand out and putting that in a bucket and moving it that way and then capping it off once you get it moved. But yeah, it's definitely a lot heavier. So just don't plan on moving it once you set it up.
right.
But the sand and the dirt is 100 times better than the gravel, because with gravel, you don't have that balance. You don't have that bacteria. You don't have any of that. It's just, there's nothing between bacteria and your water column. But with sand, you have that bacteria in your soil that is a living system, but it's also capped. So it still creates that natural system, but it keeps it levelized, if that makes any sense.
And where is it? Greg. Angels generally lay 3 days before or after a full moon.
Huh.
Did not know that. See, I learned something new each day.
Adam, I looked at that and they wanted $2,500 and they couldn't give me a single guarantee on anything. And that was for a 60-gallon tank. One tank was $2,500 and it couldn't have absolutely anything in the tank. It had to be a bare glass aquarium.
Oh yeah, no.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
you did a good
After
job.
my dad and Quentin got done looking at or moving all of my tanks, my dad looked at me and he goes, I'm going to give you an invoice for about 16 grand. I'm like, ha, 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 ha. Very funny. Yeah, that was a task. I don't know if we ever move again, if my fish will be coming with me. They may be on Marketplace because I don't think I could talk my parents and my husband into moving 17 tanks ever again.
2 bandits in a truck.
Yeah. That was my husband and my dad. Yeah, I don't ever want to do that again. That was awful.
Oh, man. See, I stick to the smaller tanks. My biggest tank is a 20 tall.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. Don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about my water bill. I don't want to talk about my electricity bill. I don't want to talk about none of that.
Electricity is outrageous.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. And like the prices on them are just insane. Like they just keep going up and up and up. Yeah. I'm over it. I'm about to live off the grid. Just cut it all off.
Would you be able to do that?
No.
You're from that
I
generation.
live in the middle of this city.
You would
I wish.
do.
Hey, I've had tons of salespeople come to my door asking about solar energy. So, you know.
Yeah, that's not living off the grid.
Listen. I don't know what Jeff is talking about with Duke. What do you mean, Duke?
Are you talking about her new dog?
Oh, yeah, she's not little. Her name is Cersei.
Yes, we're calling blizzard conditions in Maryland and Delaware. It's like Delaware and Maryland were under, and matter of fact, I think at 8 or 9 o'clock tonight, they're calling for a state of emergency.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We'll talk tomorrow. Don't worry.
Back to you.
Hey, you know what we always say about karma?
I see a few things about karma, so I don't know what you're talking about.
She comes around.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish.
I
wish. Let me see if I don't even know if I'll be able to show it. That picture that I sent you with all of the.
So have we decided it's better to get a submerged heater or a heat lamp? He got disconnected when Father Fish was talking.
Submerged heater.
Yeah.
I can't find that picture that I sent you.
It's going to be 50 degrees in Florida. Oh, wow. That's freezing down there, isn't it?
Oh, you poor babies.
Right. We hit 53, I think, the other day. We had a couple of days of 50 to 53 degrees.
Oh, yeah, here it is. I don't know if you can see it or not. Probably not.
Your full screen?
I don't think you're going to be able to see it on my phone. No, it's too blurry.
No.
Yep. Yeah, we had 4 feet of snow. And it went all the way up to my mailbox. It was awesome.
Yeah, they're calling for 8 to 18 inches by Monday afternoon. Because they changed it. It was supposed to be Sunday night into Monday morning and stop. Now it's going to continue to snow Monday morning and stop sometime Monday afternoon. So no, not fun. I'm waiting for Mother Nature to get over her I don't know, hot flash. Worried about my 25-year-old stand. Old solid wood though versus new particle board. Definitely go with solid wood.
That's a good idea.
And adjustable table legs.
See, I built all of mine with cinder blocks and 2x8s. It was literally the cheapest thing, and if they can hold up houses, they can hold up tanks.
There you go.
I built my entire tank wall on cinder blocks and 2x8s. It's perfect. I have 2 levels. Big tanks are on top. Small tanks are on the bottom. It's perfect. Probably, Adam.
Yeah.
Probably was drinking out of your pond. Yep. I was this close. I was this close. Put me on a plane here.
No.
No. No.
Yeah.
But at that point, I probably would have, okay? It was negative 19 here, okay? My nose hairs were frozen. It was like that for like 2.5 weeks. Like, this is the first day that I have seen grass in probably a month and a half. Okay. I'm over it. I hate it. And then it started snowing again today. And I'm
yeah. I rode by Walmart, not Walmart, but Walmart is right next to whatever that store is. And I went between that store and the Wawa. I was coming up behind the Wawa. And there was this huge, probably about the size of this office, of nothing but snow and ice. It was a big mound from the last time it snowed, where all the plows just pushed it into one mound. It was still there. Yes,
oh, yeah.
It was still there. I was like, and they're calling for more.
Yep.
And
buckle
all
up, Buttercup.
You're laughing. It's just, it's all right. It'll go away.
Your bones aren't used to the cold.
I've lived here all my life. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's funny.
My bones are, I'm not sore. My bones are not sore. Now, I do have problems with my ankle, the one that I had that severe sprain, and I was in that.
Yeah.
So I do still have like aches and pains. I feel it every now and then. But no, I feel great. I feel so great. I don't sleep at night.
See, when it gets cold where I broke my wrist at, oh my gosh, I can feel it. Like in my arm. Oh, it hurts so bad. Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, that's what I hear after you break a bone. You can tell when it's going to rain and when it's going to snow.
Yes, it just aches. It's terrible. I hate it. What's the weather now in Salisbury? Is it a blizzard yet?
Well,
here to answer that again.
Y'all want to know? I'll just pull it up and show you.
Oh.
Oh, see. It's hey, YouTube is being funny again. It's hey, YouTube is being funny again.
Will you be selling frozen fish sticks? Adam asked.
We do have frozen fish food, but no, the goal is to keep everything nice and warm. Yeah, it's not going right. I don't know what's going on with it. it did that to us. I think Wednesday and Thursday, every time we try to get on, it's like the way it comes up. You can't hit the link.
Weird. Probably because you're on it on the computer.
No. It's YouTube being difficult.
Can
So
we see out the window?
I'm trying to pull it up so I can show you. It's not letting me get on.
Are you
See,
letting yourself in?
Huh?
Are you letting yourself in?
Am I letting myself in?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get on.
Oh.
See, this is my screen I have. And when I go to hit the link, it won't work.
Weird.
And I don't know why. Live chat? No. I gotta have that on. So we just flashed again.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Good night where you are. Angelo. Well, good night. Glad you came. Yeah, it keeps coming up the same way, and I don't know why. I can go take a picture of it. So I'll be right back. Ah.
Well, if anybody would like to come up and show their tanks, we would love to see some. We've seen like 2 tonight. We don't bite. I promise. And then if you guys have any topics that you guys would like us to talk about or any questions or just to show off your fishies.
I'm back.
We only talked about you a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I heard you. So yeah, that's what it's like outside right now.
Gross. You can keep all of that. I don't want none of it.
Yeah, right.
Nope.
Oh,
It was great.
What is the biggest seller at the Fatherfish store? That's a hard one, Adam. You mean like here, like for walk-ins, or on the shop, like at the shop? Because for walk-ins, we can include fish.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we still sell a lot of dirt and plants. Some people are just discovering us, so they're like, they walked in and they're like, "Oh, look at this! I didn't know this was here." And then they start asking questions, and before you know it, they're walking out with dirt and sand and fish and plants, and like they're getting everything. Ew, popular thinker. Yeah, ew. Snow. I agree. Yeah, I think, Bob, you're on the other side of that line where you were going to get rain, but no snow. Like all the snow was here.
I guess New York is getting pounded right now.
I think it was calling for like, is it Massachusetts on down? Was
Yeah.
going to get it, but we're in that one section that they're calling a bomb. Like they got snow, but we're getting a bomb like the blizzard because we're getting the rain came through and there was a system out in the water, out in the ocean that came across as the snow was coming in. So we kind of like got hit. Mother Nature said, I don't like Delmarva Peninsula, and here you go.
No, Mother Nature heard all the crap you were talking about my snow. And so she was like, hold on, hold my cup. Here we go.
No. See, I'm close with Mother Nature. We're friends. We're besties.
It seems like it.
She sent this, for all those hot flashes.
We call that denial.
Really?
New York and New Jersey, the interstates are closed and rescue is getting people out of stranded cars. Hey, you want to go to New Jersey?
No. I'm not ready to go back to New Jersey. No.
Oh, on that note,
Once a
year. We all are going back to Aquashella this year. I am excited about that.
Second weekend in September, so it's the 12th and 13th. And Father Fish's birthday is the 14th, so we will be celebrating his birthday again this year there.
Yep. I get to drag my husband along this year.
Yeah, actually, he said, no, I'm coming with you. You're not leaving again.
Yeah, we did that last year and he was not. Yeah, no, he's not letting me do that again. Nope. That's all right. He gets to drive in New Jersey this year, not me. So I'm just gonna be passenger princess.
As many people going, so yeah, I still have to drive.
Yeah.
Like the Jersey Turnpike. I just don't.
I don't like New Jersey's roads at all. They don't have any street signs. The only street signs they have are these little brown stakes in the ground that are like 2 feet tall. And by the time you pass the road, you've already missed it. It's gone.
Right. It's like, I'm looking for road signs, the names of these roads, like up, like it is in Maryland, up, near.
Where it is everywhere else. What do you mean? I've never been in a state where the signs are not up.
By the time
it threw me off.
We'd gone around the block like 5 times. And then, and for being the one that was driving, the other people still found the signs before I did. And I'm like, where are you seeing these signs at? Well,
it's because we were looking at the road. We were trying not to crash. Everyone else is just looking out the windows.
Right.
And they're brown too, which made no sense. They were brown signs, like a foot off of the ground, and that was it.
Right.
I don't get that. They need to change that by September.
Hey, Kenneth, how are you?
Hi, guys. I'm turning around to show. There we go. Oh, look how dirty that looks. Cloudy, huh? Let's see.
Stirring it up.
It did. I did stir it up a little bit. And I got the corner filter. I'm starting to wonder about the efficiency of that bad boy. I don't know if you can see. But I also have other tanks to show.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
That'll probably help. See, here we go. Right here's the secret right here.
Oh, yeah. That looks familiar.
Yeah, that's so. Hey, that's my second one, but I wish I could get some of this glare to go away. But yeah, they're doing really well. This whole thing just started because I wanted some plants, and that's my first tank, and it's my first Father Fish tank. So I can't believe it how it's still going strong. And I pulled a lot of plants out of here. to start my other ones.
Yep.
So that's on top. Here's the kind of dirty one though. This is the newest one, and you can see it. It's still cycling, but I overfeed. And I got tons of snails and shrimp, and I'm trying. Let's see if I can even see them.
You
Oh,
need more plants.
Yeah,
But-
you definitely need more plants.
okay.
That'll help
good.
with the cloudiness.
Yeah, you know what I had was, maybe you recall a couple months back, I bought a whole bunch of dwarf grass, and I think it all melted. There's only a little bit left, so that probably didn't help. Oh, there's my cord
So-
catfish.
I'll tell you the trick of dwarf grass.
Oh,
Dwarf grass is really, really finicky. You cannot plant it an inch down like you do all your normal plants. Like you have to plant probably, I don't know, like a millimeter down in the sand. And then you have to kind of like, what I do is I take some pebbles like gravel rock and I sprinkle it on top of the crown of the plant to get it to stay down until it starts rooting. And then once it actually establishes its roots, it will grow like crazy. But if you plant dwarf hairgrass too deep, it will immediately rot.
I would go
wow.
with sage or microsword.
Yep. Dwarf sage is a very, very good one. Yep.
Oh my goodness. You know what? I walked past the dwarf sage at the Greater Chicago Chiclet. Oh, I'm losing you guys. Sorry. My power
we hear you.
went down.
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
got
think
you.
my phone says it's shutting down. Sorry.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he'll come back up.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever fought off it raising the tank to 87? Yes. That happens. Yeah. It doesn't happen as much. It depends on where we get the fish. We have one supplier. Every time we get fish from them, they have ick, and we have to raise the temperature for, I think it's up for about 2 weeks. So it's like up for a week, and then we watch it real close.
Yep. And then if you see another spot come up after you lower the temperature, then you just put it back up.
Put it back up, yeah.
That's really the only way to fight off ick. Before I found Father Fish a couple years ago, I had went and got like the cordons ick remover, and it crashed my entire tank. I went and got the API ick remover, crashed my tank again. The only way I've ever been able to get rid of ick and keep it away is doing the 87 degrees and leaving it there until there are no more spots. And then if you see one after you lower the temperature, you raise it right back up.
Has it ever killed your plants or snails?
Nope.
Not air tanks here, no.
No.
They thrive.
No. Because you got to think, most of the plants that we put in our freshwater tanks are tropical-esque plants. So they're used to that water. And snails are very, very hardy. I mean, they can live through just about anything other than mystery snails and trapdoors. Those are the only two that I've definitely had problems with. Adam!
Adam.
Hey guys.
How
Hey.
you doing? It's been a while.
Good. Am I going the right way here? There it is.
Yeah. Oh, it looks so pretty.
Look at that.
Let me try to fix my camera. Yeah, I'm doing this all backwards because my camera's been freaking out.
Oh, look at all of them. They're like, feed me, Dad. Feed me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, your best friend if you got food in your hand.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, they don't really want to bother with you much.
I don't know. Brights every now and then feeds the snail shrimp to some of the bigger fish, and that big arowana still gets him. He got him good the other week. Drew blood on him.
Oh, look. They're so pretty. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, they're hanging in there, man. I got these guys. They were the size of a quarter.
Wow.
Now they're probably, I don't know, 6 inches from the tip of the fin to the bottom of the fin, you know?
Oh yeah.
I love that tank.
Wow, your plants are doing so awesome.
Yeah, I do a lot to them. I do 0.
That's the best way of doing it, man.
0, 0, 0. All I do is add water every week and say hello, and that's it.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, these guys down here are newer, but they died out, but they'll grow back. See that? If you can
Oh
see
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Little baby, you know, blades coming up. The big ones croaked, but then the little ones come up after it. So letting
Yep.
it go.
Looks
Hardest
awesome.
thing is doing nothing, right? That's my lesson through all this journey.
Oh yeah. I couldn't imagine. I tell Lou this all the time. I'm like, you know what? It is your fault that I have 17 fish tanks. He goes, I didn't put them in your house. I'm like, yeah, but you made it so easy for us to be able to have so many tanks because we do nothing.
Yeah, he's an
There is
enabler.
no way. There's
Yes,
no
he
way
is.
I would be able to keep up with 17 tanks not using the father fish method. There's just absolutely no way.
True that. Yeah, it's tempting to get more, but I have the koi outside and they're busy freaking out, so I have to deal with them. So that's enough for me, I think. But yeah, these guys are happy and everybody's happy, man. So yeah, I've
They
done
look
this in a
it.
million years. Thought I'd check in.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been on here in a while either. I love seeing your tanks, though.
Thanks.
You'll have to see it. Show us the pond when you're not freezing cold.
Yeah, it's 50. We don't go outside now. It's 50 degrees. I think I'm kidding. We're both in here in our hoodies and our sweatpants.
Oh, listen, it was negative 19 degrees not
Oh
too
my
long
God.
ago here. So I don't even want to hear any complaints from anyone anymore.
What are you in the Russian front? Where are you living that it's negative?
You would think. Yeah, no.
You know,
Ohio, I hate it. I want out of it. I want to get my marine biology degree and get the heck out of this state. I'm over it. I hate it here. Mother Nature does not like us at all.
Springtime's coming. Hey, I have to tell you guys, they love the food. The
Oh,
food
yeah.
that you guys sell. Oh
Yeah.
my God, yeah, that's what they're looking for right now. They think I've got some. I mean, they really do. He wasn't kidding. Like they devour it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I love that all black one. Her colors are so pretty.
Got a little bit of orange on the top of the head
Yeah.
there.
That is so interesting. I love it.
Do you think they're both males? I don't know. Some people said it's a male and a female, but I don't know. They look like males to me. And
The one looks like it has a more of a predominant hump on it than the other one. I would say that one is a male and the black one is a female.
Yeah.
well, they bicker like a couple, so you're probably right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He was by himself, this guy, and I felt bad, so I got him a girlfriend. And of course, all they do is square off. It's like, dude, you had nothing. Look how he's like squaring off in front of her. See that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm bigger than you.
Yep. That's exactly how it is. My angels will fight constantly. All the time. I don't get it. It's that cichlid in them, man. They just can't help themselves.
They can't help themselves. When he was by himself, he'd sit there all sad looking. You know?
Uh-huh.
Then
That's
you give him
exactly what
somebody.
happened to me. I rescued my Otto. He was about 6 inches when I got him, and he was just hunkered down in a corner, all sad and grumpy. And I'm like, "Aw, he needs some buddies." Got him some buddies, and now all he does is fight with them. I'm like, "All right."
Those buddies, you just tried to read his mind and it didn't work.
I know. Epic fail.
You got to know how to talk to them.
Okay. Fish whisper.
What temperature do you guys like for Angel's Fit? I think I keep it like I think it's 80 or 81.
Yeah, I do mine at 81.
I think the angel tank that we have We got them in a couple different tanks, but I think they're about 82.
82.
82 and 84, something like that. Yeah. All of our tanks are between 80 and 84.
I mean, they've been doing this like pre-courting behavior for 6-8 months, but they never really court. So I don't know if maybe they don't like each other. I don't know.
Put a piece of slate rock, like slanted, somewhere, and you'll if they are a male and a female, they'll definitely, with that tank, 100%. Like it's not an environmental issue.
Try it.
Yeah. As soon as I put a piece of slate rock, and actually what I did, I have a piece of slate rock, and you know those ceramic pleco caves? They kind of look like cones.
Yes.
I put one of those straight up in my tank, and they blew eggs all over it.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
You guys make a pro out of me yet. You'll make a pro out of me yet. You really
So Adam, how old are your angels?
Let's see. I've had the big guy 2 years, and again, he's like the size of a quarter, so maybe you can guess. I don't know exactly. And the other guy, the black guy, about a year. The girl, I guess it is.
Yeah.
So he's probably, the big guy's probably 2.5 or something like that.
Can you show the bottom of the angels, like where they're like?
Well, I'll try. I'm working this camera backwards because it wasn't cooperating. Usually it does.
Trying
I'm not
to
gonna get in
see
there.
their vent. Yeah, it's hard to see. If you send me pictures of their vents at the bottom, I'll be able to tell you a little bit better if they're male or female.
All right, I'll try to get some close-ups.
Yeah. The males will have like a little bit longer of a vent. The females will be a little bit more flat.
I'll try it. Yeah.
The hump on the head is you can tell with some, but some of them just have humps, even if they are male or female. It's really hard to tell by the hump on the head.
Oh, so you've seen females with humps on their heads?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. And they are different species, right? So they're probably going to be different.
Right.
Thing, right?
Yep. Yeah, like my kois are easy to tell with the hump on the head, but I have some black ones, black and like striped ones. And yeah, the vent on my black and white striped one, she's a female, but she has a hump on her head, but she's definitely a female because she's giving me eggs. So
now you know for sure, yeah.
Right. Yeah, they're
awesome.
Beautiful.
Awesome. Well, thanks for letting me check in, you guys.
Well, thank you for coming up.
Yeah, thanks for coming up.
And be safe up there in Winterland.
Hey, I'm not getting it this time, so she can have that.
Hopefully,
all right, you guys.
I think by Thursday, it's going back up into the 50s and 60s. So
that's more like
yeah.
it. Well, be well, you guys. Take care, huh?
Bye.
All right.
I'm definitely ready for spring.
Me too. Me too.
Hello, youngin.
Oh, hey. So, here's the little 2.5 gallon. It's already, it's like 6 days old, but it's already matured. So, I know a lot of people think that it's not, but I've taken stuff from matured tanks, and I've put plants, substrate, and I've already put it. What? I put it together Wednesday. I mean, look, I'm tired. I'm sick, so I don't, I'm not really calculating much, but I knew like most of it. What?
I said you're 6. I thought you were older than
No,
this.
I'm not 6. I'm sick. I'm sick, Brenda. So I got a test neocaridina. Here, let me show you. It's right there. I don't know how to show you, but
That is the wrong
it's right.
one.
It's right on the side. It's my test neocaridina. I'll probably will like you kept doing that shameless plug, trolling me about that. Yeah, I probably will order, but I'm just doing this for a test, to make sure everything has been going smooth. But he's thrived so far.
Yeah, I think he would. But now
So
it's
I mean, even though it's a small tank and it hasn't even been set up for a month or 2, it's been pretty good.
It looks awesome. You did great with the aquascaping.
Well,
during the live.
Yeah, I did that during the live. It was like 2 hours, but it while they're doing somewhere else or someone else, like I don't know, watching someone else, I was doing this, and then they came back and they're like, "Whoa, whoa, that was." Well, I forgot. I think Brenda said like something like busy. Was that right?
That's funny.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, and she keeps calling me Munchkin, like I think like those donuts holes or something. Yeah, I didn't forget it. Just like the mushrooms.
I mean,
just like the mushrooms. Just like the mushrooms. Don't forget it.
Now, we didn't pick on you. You would think that we didn't
stop hiding it. I'm kidding. But it's actually been doing really well so far.
Good. How's your saltwater?
Saltwater, it's doing good. So my firefish died this morning, and that's $22 down the drain. So, that's like expensive for a single fish. Even though like there's fish that are like a lot more expensive. That was the cheapest saltwater fish, besides the clownfish. Like the clown and the firefish are the exact same price, but I have 2 clowns, they're fine. I have a peppermint shrimp, they're fine. But the firefish, I just saw it laying on the sand bed one morning when it would normally, or this morning when normally it would be in the water column, like just kind of like a tetra. They kind of mimic a tetra with the twitch.
Yeah.
And it was laying on the ground. And I was like, and I looked real close, but its eyes, it like they had like a color to them, like a rainbow color. So I just looked at it, no breathing, no nothing. I was like, okay, yeah, he moved on. And it was a young firefish. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, when I get like a bigger saltwater tank for them, I'm gonna get either like a few more. I might just stock up on 5 firefish. I do like them. They're real pretty. But you know what? That's okay, because that knows, or that, oh my gosh, that's how I know that I need to do a little more stuff, get more intense with the saltwater, how to like do this, or when to keep it updated, to the
the salinity of it.
Yeah, the salinity's fine. Actually it's under what it should be, but it's fine. It's balanced, but I definitely put too much food in there, and not really too much food, but it was, it's not enough to crash the system, but like the clownfish kept like shoving the firefish away. And he starved. So
yeah,
I think that was the reason.
Are pretty aggressive, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, I know. I put one in. It wasn't Wednesday. It was like I think it was like the first Thursday of this month. And it was just like they paired, and then they broke off, and then and then the bigger one started to go and bully my other clownfish, and then I was gonna put the bigger one into the little itty bitty sump that I have, but after that, once I knew that I was gonna get put in the sump, and it's not like abuse, but it's how you train them to not be so aggressive and so dominant against, it should always be balanced. But like I like found it out, and now they're just working together as a pair.
You're just trying to cover up the fact that you were being abusive.
That's not abusive. It's a big difference. I was actually trying to catch him. He, and it was zooming across the water. Actually, it slung water in my face. Actually, slung salt water in my face, and it was disgusting.
The African cichlids do that to me every morning.
Then you're lucky. Then you're lucky.
The baby koi pond is like right there, so I always feed them first. And when I turn around to feed the African cichlids, as soon as I lift that lid, they splash me. They did that this morning.
My Oscars do that.
I got soaked. I'm like, man, I'm not even working here today, and I got soaked.
My angels actually do that. They're actually like golden retrievers, actually. They like last night I paid real good attention to them, and then they just started to eat the food, and then they like got on top of the plants, started like they're like sideways. They're just like moving across the plants. I don't know how to say it, but like if anyone has witnessed it, then you know. But like they're like golden retrievers. So I mean, like there's no aggression, so I shouldn't be worried about that. Also, I think I got another angelfish. It wasn't yesterday, it was like the day before yesterday, from Christian from my local fish store. So he gives angels to my local fish store, and then and they have this like thing called a dollar tank, so you can get fish for $1.
Oh yeah.
And once you reach like 15, that's really your cap. And once you turn 16, you cannot get any more. So I got one, and now I have 3 angels in a 29-gallon. So far, there's no, aggression. Not even apart from my pistogrammas. But it's so far been not chaotic or there's nothing.
That's awesome. I've never heard of a fish store doing that. That is so crazy, and that's so cool.
Christian takes them last week. Christian, what did you say? It was a whole mess of fish he took up there, and frog bit. And so he takes some fish all the time.
Last time I remember his comment, it said like 30 bristlenose or something.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. They get big shipments of fresh water, but like saltwater is expensive. That one time when I got my last clownfish, at the time, my local fish store said, they didn't say, but a fish jumped onto one of their lids, and it was breathing in air and stuff like that. So it died within like 5 seconds, and it was like more of an expensive fish.
Oh no.
And it had like, I don't know, it was like yellow and blue and stuff like that. I don't think it was a damsel. It looked kind of close to a butterfly fish, but like it just died real quick. And he thought it was like, give it time. Maybe it was just, too stressed to really move, but he was like, yeah, no, he's dead.
Jeez.
But it was pretty bad. But how I really remembered about this the freshwater tank, about the maturity. So I thought about the what to put in it, what plant should I do,
Yeah.
And really I've bred probably about 1,000, 2,000 shrimp of just normal yellow caridina or neocaridina. And I can't do it anymore in my 29-gallon because my pistograms ate them all. But I had enough education from the shrimp and learning about it through myself, about how I did it. Yeah, 38 angelfish. Yeah, I saw one that was like, I don't know, it kind of looked leather-like, but it was like dark gray, and I saw it and I was like, man, I want that one. But then my dad was like, look over there, there's one almost black, but it had like a few other colors, but you know what, I like close to black angelfish because they're really like, I don't know what about them, they're just they're cool.
I love angels.
Honestly, I do too, because I honestly did not like cichlids. I heard everything bad about them, but no one would tell anything good about them.
Oh, let me tell you.
They're pretty.
They're beautiful. They're so fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't put them in a 10-gallon though.
No.
I minimum, I would say for 20 long or 20 tall.
I would do 30 long.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you're gonna have cichlids, you have to give them less water, but more like ground area. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like
I would say,
longer tank rather than a high tank. Like, now, don't get me wrong. A lot of people will say like, oh, well, you can't have your cichlids unless it's like a 50-gallon or higher.
Yeah.
That's not true. I have a 30 long, and I have gotten 12 different batches of spawn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Angels?
No, cichlids.
Adam says
angel cichlids? I would do a cylinder, but that's
beautiful.
Yeah.
Adam is obsessed with his cylinder tank. Okay.
Yeah. Look, I don't know how he cleans that thing. Actually, can you tell us how you clean that? That would be really cool.
Yeah, he needs to do a video on that.
Like,
so the store is called Fish Mania.
Yeah.
Donated fish tanks and equipment to kids under 15.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But I'm here in a few months, I won't be able to do that. Really under 15. But you know what? I'm making it as much as I can do with. I'm trying to, get as much as possible. I'm trying to get the best quality products for not just my tank and stuff, but stuff that would last longer. So if something broke down, I could, I could go get something and then, put it back on and then run it.
Yep.
I would honestly, that's why I like that fish store a lot. Full trans, dude. What? How do you not clean it?
He doesn't need
Father fish tank, man.
I know this is not a father fish tank, but I did use the Aqua Preta for my 5-gallon. But it's been doing pretty well.
And that's 2.5 gallon?
Yeah, 2.5 gallon. I actually ordered the tank from Amazon. It's actually a pretty good tank. It's like almost $40, but honestly, it's worth it. There's one like Night Crew, but like the Night Crew one's like $80, and that's $80 for 2-gallon. Oh yeah.
That's because of the light. Night Crew lights are really expensive.
I mean, they probably paid $2 for the tank,
Oh, for sure.
And probably for the filter, probably a few cents from like Temu or something. But and slap something on it. But like I honestly like it. It's not really about the light or the filter. It's more about the tank biodiversity and the chemistry.
Yep, absolutely.
So I was actually thinking about that, like about the everything. And by the way, where did Father Fish go?
He was at home.
Oh, okay. Oh, did he have to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just left. He knew that you were lurking, and he
see what I mean? Look at Brenda over here. No one's going after her.
He loves talking to kids and seeing their excitement. When they come in here, it's really he just lights up when kids come in here.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Well,
Yeah.
and it's because we really need more people in the hobby. I mean,
Yeah, that's what
it's
my local
become a
fish store's trying to
problem.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to get people in the hobby, not try to get people leaving the hobby, because that
Right.
means not just more money for them, but like also they can give people advice, and they can what's it called, order a fish. Doesn't matter if it's a $3,000 fish or it's a like 250-gallon tank. They will order that if you ask them.
Yeah,
Now
that's awesome.
it might take a long time to get there, but they'll do that. And if you don't come by that time or something, or if you don't let them know you're coming there, they'll just sell the tank without your permission. And even though like technically it wouldn't be your permission, it would be like, of course theirs. They'll do it. Business is business, and helping people is helping people. And I find that like what fish stores really need to like come around to, like they have a policy, like 24-hour policy. I'm not saying every fish store. I'm saying like, some of them that get high customer volumes at a time. I would say, like that would be more of a moneymaker for you,
So yes, this popular is you have MTS.
MTS. Oh yeah, I do too, guys.
Welcome to having MTS. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone has that. Everyone has that in the chat. Everyone does.
Yes.
This is Bella, and Bella is a Jack Russell. She is 2 years old.
Oh yeah. Honestly, she's real cute for a dog.
And for a dog.
Yeah. Look, I do not like chihuahuas. They're just like, they're mean. They'll bite you.
Why is she laughing at him? Nobody's laughing at him. We do like to pick on him though.
Oh, of course you do. Of course you do, and you know it.
Yes, every Wednesday on Random Mischief, he comes up and we pick on him constantly. And Christian does too. Hey, we all get on him.
Of course you do. But I don't mind it. I know we're all like joking around, but except Brenda. Except Brenda.
She does like looking at the fish. She treats the fish as hers. So
because they are hers. Haven't you realized that?
After hours when she's here, if someone comes in and they actually want to fish, and we have to, I'm the one that's here after hours. So she's fine until that net goes in that tank and she knows a fish is coming out, and she throws a fit because that fish is not supposed to be out of water. And she's okay. As soon as you get the fish in the bag and it's back in water, she's fine. But yeah, it doesn't belong in the net. She throws a fit, and they are hers. So she doesn't like them coming out of the water. So hey, Christian.
All right. I guess it's my time to go, but see y'all. By the way, Christian, those are a lot of angels.
Yes, he does. Oh my God, look at that.
Dude, I would love to have that many.
We love babies. All right. We'll see you.
All right, we'll see y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys.
Holy mackerel,
Hey.
you need to calm down.
Right.
Yeah. I've been raising quite a few.
No.
Like I said, I've got rid of 63 this week that I've traded off.
Oh, your crebensis is beautiful.
Well, thank you. I'm raising those too. And there's a bunch of.
Oh my gosh. You might have to send me a couple crebensis.
Yeah, I've got
Oh
a
my
lot.
gosh, those are so pretty.
They're trying to pair off. You can tell the females already starting to fatten up.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, Every crebensis I have been able to find in the store are just so dull and like they don't look good.
Yeah, that's my pair right there, and then that right in front of is one of their babies, and the bigger one there is one of their siblings.
They're so pretty. The way that you have been able to get the collars out of them is astonishing. Oh, they're
Yeah,
so pretty.
they turned out really
These
good.
are amazing.
I was proud of them.
Wow.
The angelfish, there's two different spawns in here from two different pairs, so you can see that there's some like this one right here that has more of a zebra pattern, and then the other one, there's another one right there somewhere.
They're going
right.
crazy over you right now.
Oh yeah, they think I'm fixing
Food.
But yeah, this tank I couldn't hardly see more than 2 inches into it the other day, and I got in here and cleaned out buckets full of plants and trimmed all the Vallisneria. So I got a lot of plants I got to get planted somewhere. They're floating in buckets right now. So. But
the patterns on those angels are so pretty. Oh my goodness.
yeah, there's the one pair I've got. They're a marble pair, but they throw marble and these silver striped ones.
Huh.
And then I had a solid black pair that only threw a couple of black ones, and then most of the rest of them were either gold or zebra, which was kind of strange.
That's interesting.
None of them are the same color as the parents.
Huh.
That one right there with the gold with just the one spot towards its tail.
Yeah.
That come from a solid black pair.
No way.
Adam wants to know if you run CO2.
No CO2. Father fish all the way. You can see and the dark layer on top of the sand, you can see there's like a dark layer sandwiched between the two layers of sand.
Mm-hmm.
That's mold that's been worked down into the soil. This tank's been set up for about 1.5 years.
No way.
That's amazing.
I've got Corey's in here somewhere. They'll pop out in a minute, but they keep it stirred pretty good, and I keep mystery snails in here as well. And it's full of Malaysian trumpets. They don't really show themselves until it gets late at night.
Yep, that's how mine are too. When the lights go off, you see them crawling up the tank glass.
No, I do run 2 light fixtures, and they're both the Hydra 978. That may have something to do with the plant growth. You can see all the trimmings floating around that I've still got to plant.
Oh wow.
It was choked. Like I said, the fish were nearly pinned to the glass.
That's a good problem to have. It's a lot better than not having any.
So
yeah, that tank looks
out of the sand is actually normal if you have a fatherfish dirted tank. So you don't need to fix that. That's normal.
Yeah,
it's starting.
I'm not trying to fix nothing on this tank. This is my favorite tank. The only thing you'll be getting, that plant right there is one of yours. This red valve. That'll be coming together.
Yeah.
All of these
the jungle
little
red
that are trying to pop up in the front.
I'm
planning on pulling all those out midweek, after this cold spell goes through. And I'll be sending all these young Vallisneria to y'all.
Oh, cool.
Along with as much frog bit as I can stuff in some bags.
Thank you.
Because I'll show you the frog bit. I think I showed it Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And that's not even, he took what, how many pounds did you take?
I took a couple of pounds to Fish Mania, two large, fish bags.
You can't even tell he took anything out of that tank.
Wow. Yeah, email the store email, and I'll send you a label whenever you're ready.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, this tank's getting dark. It looks a little brighter on the camera. All these other tanks are black.
Yeah. Yeah, the only
Wow.
we have available to get is the Azola. So whatever happened in Florida, y'all down in Florida, whatever happened in Florida, it ruined all the floaters. They have no breadroot or salvinia. The only thing we can get is and they ran out of duckweed, believe it or not. So the only thing we can get is Azola.
Wow. Yeah, my blue clown angels back here have laid again. You can kind of see the eggs on that spiralis leaf, but they're all
Oh
turning.
yeah. Wow.
She's back there fanning, but over half of them have turned white, so I'm not expecting much out of them. I've got a tank set up for them, though, that I'm going to be moving them into for a breeding tank, and then hopefully raise some of them, because that when I saw those, I had to have them. I'd never seen that variety before, and well, he's getting aggressive with my discus now. That might rush him on up out of here.
Now, do you have shrimp in there?
No shrimp.
No shrimp. So that wasn't shrimp they saw.
No, I've got.
Somebody thought they saw shrimp in there.
I've got some baby pandagaras that maybe are about the size of a large shrimp. Those are the bigger ones. I've got some babies in here. I just did some trading with those angelfish and got 3 more baby pandagaras.
Nice.
And I finally run across some real Julie Corys. I have the false Julies in here, but I ran across some real Julie Corys, and I got 6 of those yesterday too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's my female angel right there. But wow. I had never, when I found these, I had never saw that variety before.
Right.
I've never seen one that color.
They're really awesome in person. I mean, they're a metallic blue with that pattern on.
Wow. Yeah, that is crazy.
But yeah, I ride up to Fish Mania in Chattanooga. Anybody that's in that area or anywhere near, that's a really great place to go. He's really fair person, good prices, great variety of fish. He buys local from local breeders, and he, gets anything that people donate, which a lot of people donate to him. Any tanks, equipment, or anything like that, he'll give it to kids under 15 and under.
That's awesome. I wish more fish stores would do that, because we really do need young people in the hobby.
Right.
Yeah,
and do you have limnophilia in there?
No.
Okay. Somebody was asking if they saw it.
I got Kabam right here. I've got some Rotala and a bunch of dwarf sage. And this, I don't know what this is. It rode in on something else, but it's like a really fine, wispy grass that it just spreads everywhere, and it grows new plants off of the ends of the blades. I've never seen that. I don't even know if you can see it on camera. It's almost like hair grass.
It looks like guppy grass.
It does a little bit, but the way it's kind of too long for guppy grass. Like the strands are too long.
Yeah,
it reminds me more of that rush.
It's definitely not guppy grass, but this is what it looks like out of the tank. Let's see if I can get it on camera.
That definitely looks like guppy grass.
Not the guppy grass we have.
That looks like the guppy grass I get. Maybe there's different strains of it, because mine does the exact same thing. I've had to take all of mine out of my tanks except for one, because it did exactly that.
Yeah, this actually, I think, come in with some micro sword. And it just grew out with the micro sword, and it gets little plants that have the roots on them. Each little individual plant has roots of its own. It don't grow roots along the stems like guppy grass does.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's really, really fine hair-like stuff. I mean,
See, that's what's throwing me off about it not being guppy grass, because like it grows like guppy grass and it spreads like guppy grass, but like it doesn't have the individual leaves on it.
yep. It's just,
That is so weird.
it'll grow a new plant off the end of one of the blades, and then that send out blades and grow new plants off the end of those blades. So it just keeps spreading and spreading. I've had to pull a bunch of it out several different times. And Trileniatus, they're colony breeding in here. I have new babies pop up every now and then. I bought those for Julie Corys, but I knew they weren't when I bought them, but that's what they list them as. Nobody can tell the difference, I don't guess, between spots and scribbles.
You have any more tanks to show us?
Well,
Adam's asking for more.
I've got my stir-by tank. You can never see them. There's one. Well, he just swam to the back. They're really shy, but this is for breeding. I've got 8 stir-by Corys in here, and I've got a big red betta in there just to
There he is. He's beautiful, isn't he? I love him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if he'll come out where you could see him. Maybe if he thinks I'm feeding.
Oh my goodness.
What's really cool about him though is he's blood red, but he's got
I was about to say, yeah.
He's got blue eyes.
Huh.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's a really, really cool fish. I guess
so beautiful.
Well, I know Jeff's watching, so I'll show these rams.
Oh my goodness. Look at all of them.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, they're starting to grow pretty good. This tank's been set up about a month now.
Jeez. How many spawns is that?
This is there's 3 from an earlier spawn that are this size. There's 3 in there, that female.
I'm not sure who Adam is addressing this question to, but he's asking, do you run all your tanks at 82?
Yeah, pretty much, except for my rams. My rams are at 84. But all of these, the smaller, the next size down, they're all from the same spawn. I've got another tank full of them in the other room I can go show.
Wow.
Give me just a second, I'll show these others.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Holy mackerel.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a pretty good spawn.
No kidding. Oh my goodness. Look at all of them.
There's quite a few in there. I can't count them.
That is crazy.
Kenneth said he's jealous.
Yeah, me too.
Right? I think we have 2 pairs in this 20 long in here in the office that he's trying to breed.
Yeah, they're not fish and they're fun to breed. So far I've had pretty good luck. I kept the male in with these till just maybe a week ago. Took him out, but the adults got aggressive with one another, but never got aggressive with the babies.
Oh wow.
What size tank is that?
That's just a 10-gallon.
No kidding.
Yep. They'll all get moved to the 20-gallon once those get a little bit bigger. Then I'll move these to the 20-gallon.
You need to do a video of you taking all of these fish out of that tank.
It's not going. And this is the guppy grass.
Yeah. Yeah, that I'm honestly really interested to figure out what that other is.
Randy
this-
wants to know what your secret is. He had 3 pair of German Rams, really good quality. They always laid eggs, but they could never hatch.
Well, if the eggs are good and they just disappear, that means they're eating them. So then you'd have to do like angelfish and just separate the eggs and hatch them by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've got one male and one female, I really hadn't had to do anything special. I mean, I just got lucky. The first spawn or two, the eggs didn't last, but after that, they started raising them, and I hadn't had no problems out of them since.
Wow, that is crazy. I bet you stare at that tank all the time.
Oh yeah, because I'm constantly having to feed it.
Okay, maybe not.
They go through a lot of food,
Oh yeah.
I bet.
and then I
I
guess
didn't
while
even think about that.
I'm 55,
OB Ralph says, nice hatchery. Great way to turn your hobby into a business.
yeah, I
Oh,
don't mind-
you are so lucky. You are able to have plants in with your angels. Oh, I'm so mad at you. I have tried every single plant under the sun with my angels, and they will eat everything except for swords and vow.
Yeah.
well, that's the majority of what's in here. I've got big swords in the back, and giant Balasinaria.
Yep.
And I've got some Rotala in the front because I just got so much Rotala, I have to put it somewhere.
That Rotala would be gone. Oh, they destroy Rotala. Pogo, Hygro, it's all gone.
Yeah, my angels don't seem to really mess with the plants. They lay eggs on the valve all the time, but that's about all. They don't eat it, I don't think. Or maybe
Yeah,
they're filling.
that's convenient. Just snip the part of the valve off and put it in a little tank and you're good.
Yeah. And I've got two of these have already paired up. This one right here, the one at the top one right there. See how it swims slanted?
Uh-huh.
It got into a conflict over a algae wafer with a pleco and got one of the eyes put out.
Oh no.
It swims crooked, but it's a female and it's already spawned once.
Well,
And
She'll
this
do
is
that
what it's spawned with.
I bet she won't do that again. That's right.
You can see her eye right there. It's just
Oh wow.
she got a fin. She caught a fin, and that was the end of that. No, they're pretty aggressive. You put food in there and it sinks to the bottom, they'll fight the plecos for it.
Oh yeah. That's
And
awesome.
I've got somewhere some big mystery snails in here. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're at it again. If you can see the bottom, I don't know if you can see them or not, but
Oh
there's
yeah.
armies of baby mystery snails,
Yeah.
Wow.
along with rams, Malaysian trumpets.
Man, I must have gotten a bad batch of angels because mine won't even let snails survive.
Wow. Yeah, I've got a horse-faced loach in here somewhere, but he spends most of his time under the sand, so I hardly see him. I figured he'd have cleaned them out by now, but he hadn't.
Wow.
And this pleco's guarding a big clutch of eggs back there. I don't know if you'd be able to see them. That snail's going to be in the way. I'm surprised he ain't snail out yet. He ain't going to be.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you can.
Holy mackerel. Wow.
Yeah, I took 50 bristlenose plecos to Chattanooga. It's just been a few days ago, really. I can't remember what it was, but I've got about 50 more babies in another tank, and he's guarding another clutch of eggs. So I guess I got more on the way.
That's crazy.
Well, that's
Wow.
give them a natural environment, fish are going to breed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, you've definitely got it down. That's crazy.
See if I can back up and get a view of the whole tank. There we go.
Beautiful.
All right. Well, I guess that's about it for tonight.
I know.
I guess I'll see you again Wednesday then.
Okay. If I come up Wednesday, but I'll be in the chat for sure.
All right. I think we settled on 7 was a good time. The 7 o'clock hour when we start at 7, it just seemed to be better all the way around.
Yeah, I was expecting y'all at 7 tonight. I kind of come in a minute or two late because I was expecting it to be at 7.
I didn't notice that till I went into StreamYard to go on to come up and start it. And I was like, why does it say 7? It's always 6 on Sundays.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, these two right here, they're males. They kind of fight over that female that's kind of hiding right there. But
They're beautiful.
they're not even full grown yet. I mean, they're still small and they're already starting
Babies.
to spawn.
I know. Yeah, it's awesome what you've been able to accomplish.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I owe it all. I owe it all to this natural aquarium method that Father Fish has perfected.
It is awesome.
Yep.
You're
All right,
living
well,
proof.
else take over.
Yep. It
Y'all
was
have
good
a good-
talking to you.
Good talking to y'all. Bye-bye.
Great talking to you. See you later.
See ya.
Bye. Okay. Well, we actually are 20 minutes over. So that makes it a wrap.
Yep.
So we will see you all again next Sunday at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. We can do 6 o'clock.
Yeah. That way we're not keeping up people until like 9 p.m.
You've never joined us on a Wednesday night, have you?
No. Millie has dance, so I can't.
Have the 2-hour mark and we hit 3 hours and we're still talking and having a great time. So, we just stay on for as long as everybody's here. But
That's funny.
so that's a wrap. Our plant sale this week is the medium plant pack.
Yep.
Is it 20 or 25% off?
25.
25% off. For the medium plant pack, it has a combination of stem plants. Trying to picture it in my head. Micro sword, crypt, sag, bow, sword, fern,
Floating plants and crypts.
Yeah, floating plant. So take advantage of the sale. It goes on all week long till Thursday. So yeah. In the meantime, y'all have a fabulous week, and I will see you Wednesday night on Random Mischief with Dina. And y'all have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming up.
Bye, guys.
Bye.